I mean, how long is this natural
It's
path?
3 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's
dedication.
not like a joke. It's not like a certificate. Like it's
Okay.
a full
I
3
love
years
that.
program. But it's only like it's weird. It's only once a week. It's like Tuesday nights in class because I'm old school. I need to go in class and I need to feel the energy and to like ask my questions. I'm not staying at home in a room with like kids in the other room.
Yeah,
Like, no.
I agree with you. I did all my trainings in person, and there's so many great things online. But I'm like, you know what? If you're gonna teach me Reiki and hypnosis, I want to be right in front of you. I want you to be able to touch me. I want to feel your energy.
You want to feel it, exactly. Yeah. So it's every Tuesday night. I'm obviously still gonna be working. Right
and
now,
what are you doing now?
I freelance. I freelance for the agency I used to work at full time before. I help them out with like representing influencers. So I'm basically like an agent.
Okay.
And I book them on deals.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So that's what I do right now. I will continue doing it as I'm in school, but then I also have like my own Insta that's getting busy. So it's like,
yeah, because I keep seeing like that one paid up partnership after another.
It's all partnerships, and it's like it doesn't look like it, but it takes a lot of time to plan them, to execute them, to, as stupid as it sounds, like to write the captions, to plan your feed.
That's not stupid. It's super hard. That's super consuming.
Yeah, but like people are like, oh, it's a joke. Like that's how much you charge for a post. I'm like, it's not a fucking joke.
Yeah, you know what? People would think it's a joke. Like I'm like, oh my god, it's like it pains me. Even okay, I'm not gonna lie. I thought making a YouTube video was gonna be so easy.
Are you kidding?
Every video takes me like 10 hours. Even the crummiest thing you've seen. I'm like, I'm trying to get better at them, but we're doing like, maybe our video is gonna be faster because, you know, it's 2 people, it's dynamic, we're talking, but like, you know, you have to write it out. You have to then edit it. You have to shoot it. You have to make sure the sound's right, make sure the light's right, and then the SEO, the freaking
You actually do SEO?
I'm trying. Actually, maybe I'm going to try to hire someone to it because it's boggling my mind. Because I see all these people succeeding on YouTube and I know 100%.
You can do SEO?
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to be able to do SEO. You need to know exactly this a whole marketing thing that I don't get. And I've tried to learn. And I've come to realize it's not for me. It's killing my creativity.
Yeah, no. Listen, it's not for everyone. If you can outsource it and just focus on what you're good at, then do it.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, so that's it, guys. It's fucking hard
It's
work.
not a joke. And also, I just want to add something to that. So, because people are always like, oh my god, you charge so much, like, let's say the whole caption, photo, whatever, takes you 2 hours. Like, how can you charge this amount for 2 hours? And it's like, how do you put a price on everything I built for the last 7 years?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how do you put it has nothing to do with what I do today. What I have right now, and mind you, I don't have like 100K, I don't have 1 million. I almost have 20K, and like, I'm really unable to grow it for the moment. I don't know why, but it's fine. I'm really happy with like the deals I'm getting right now, and like the exposure I have and the reach I have. Everything is good, but it's like, the price I'm charging has nothing to do with what I do today.
Yeah.
It's like all these years I worked for free. I just did it for fun. I built this audience. How do you put a price on that?
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
and if you were to do like traditional advertising, then you don't have that benefit of the trust that you get from an influencer. So people get to know you, they like you, they trust you. Do you know how many times I bought random stuff?
Just because someone you liked?
I was like, oh, she's recommending. Bought like a $200 toothbrush. This is a true story. No hesitation. I don't even like it now. I use a bamboo toothbrush, $1.99 from Jean Couture. It's like, I tried, I didn't like it. But I still don't regret it because I love the girl. I love the product. I love everything she sells. Yeah. So that's, if you were to just throw me a random advertisement, I'm like, I'm never spending $200 on this.
No, but because someone you trust endorsed it, then you bought it. It's so funny. I just got gifted an electronic toothbrush and I'm obsessed. And
I'm trying it. I tried it, but I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'll show it to you. It's fantastic, the toothbrush. I just can't get into it.
I'm obsessed. Me and my boyfriend both got it, and he's like a technology guy that likes all these gadgets, and I'm like, it's a joke. I'm never gonna use it. I'm fucking obsessed, and I'm like, babe, do you use it? He's like, I used it once to try it, never used it again. I'm like, I can no longer go back to brushing my teeth with a regular. I feel like a peasant. Like, what am I doing? But no, I need the electric one. But yeah.
You know what's really weird? I'm almost lazy with the electric toothbrush. I
So
feel like
easy.
because this one, it's you have to do it for 2 minutes. There's a timer, 30 seconds on each side, and maybe with the bamboo brush, I'm just like,
Yeah.
bada boom, I'm done. But anyways, that said, she's totally right. You really can't put a price tag on it, and it is all the years of building that
trust.
community.
Yeah, the
also,
community.
people, and like, I mean, it's real. Like, you posted like one small story. I got 3 or 4 people who reached out to me.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, and like,
it was one story.
she didn't even say anything.
I didn't say
She
shit.
just said, "I'm at the tennis." That's it. Okay, just so you guys know, like you know.
I didn't do a full review. I didn't even say.
No, I didn't even ask her. I was like, it's your birthday. Come on over. Let's do something. It'll be cool. Like, I've known her forever, and like, I just love connecting with her. And yeah, I was just like,
I'm so
just,
happy.
Yeah,
That's major.
yeah.
One story. I was like, ooh, loved it, and it was like a picture of her office. It had nothing to do like.
Nothing. And I was like, oh, she's so sweet. And then like literally, like I was like, someone called me like, Svetlana this, and I was like,
That's
okay.
so call
Sorry,
it
I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep calling you Svetlana.
My name is not Svetlana.
I'm sorry. I'll try to edit
It is no, it's funny. It is a very Russian name, but like
it's so funny because he asked me, he's like, "Is your friend Russian?" I'm like, probably with the.
it's not my name. Call me Z.
I don't know why. I'm sorry. You know what? I forgive everyone who calls me a Tina. I'm no better. I do the same thing. I'm probably gonna make the same mistake again. So yeah, anyways, influencer marketing is real. Hopefully one day I'll have like that kind of influence as well. I am building it. For me, like, I find doing like YouTubes and just being authentic is probably the best thing, just being really open and honest. And it's not always an easy thing. Like, that's another thing. People think it's super easy to be vulnerable and to share, but like, there's moments like I took baby steps, and then sometimes I'll share things, and sometimes I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna keep this one for myself. You know what I mean?
I was having an interesting conversation with a girl who wanted me and my other friend to come speak to her like McGill class. She studies in like PR or something, and they wanted like to pick our brains. So we went and we did a talk. It was super interesting, and the girl was telling me like, I want to be able to do what you guys do, just like wake up in the morning, like Insta story your day, talk about like your thoughts, your activities, whatever. But she's like, my parents, they would like kill me. Like, they just don't understand why I would show our house, our supper, our everything to like strangers on the internet. And I was like, oh, I never thought about that, because like I'm not super close with my family, and like I don't live at home, so I didn't get that like vibe from my parents, like, what are you doing, like, who are you talking to? But like,
people have that even with their friends, I've noticed.
oh my god, that is crazy.
Yeah, I think it's normal. A lot of people go through it. I went through it very minimally. Like, I have to say, I'm super lucky. I have very supportive friends. There are times where I've definitely offended my mom, I know, on my YouTubes, and she's been like,
She watches your YouTube?
I don't know if she watches them anymore. I mean, I don't mean to offend her. I just, like, I'm being honest, I'm being open. I share sometimes I wonder if I share too much. Like, I did talk about like some of the abusive aspects of my father, and then I know that my little sister sometimes watches it, and she probably has no idea that he used to be like that, because she's known a completely different man. And so sometimes I do wonder, but also at the same time, I think that you just have to be really comfortable and secure with who you are and own your truth, and not knowing that like what you share, you have no idea who it's going to help, who it's going to resonate with. Like, even like your meals, like, just take the picture. You don't have to share it with you don't have to share it with your family that you're gonna share it, you know what I mean? I would say, like, sometimes with people like that, I would just tell them, keep your dreams like kind of to yourself, share them with the people who fully support you, and anyone who fully supports you and loves you wants you to be happy, and if it makes you happy to do it, then do it,
100%. And then another girl I met at one of my closet sales. She actually came from France and she just moved to Montreal to study, and she's like, oh, I really want to become a blogger, so like let me start like she would buy her outfits just like when I started. I would buy my outfits, I would tag the brands, I would be like, my pants are from Zara, my tops from H&M, blah blah blah, just for fun because I actually enjoyed doing it, right? But that was like 7 years ago, so nobody was judging me back then because like blogging wasn't even a thing.
Yeah.
But right now, because everyone's trying to become an influencer, and she was like, you know what, I really want to share like just my fashion takes, but she has like, let's say 500 followers and she's trying to grow it.
Yeah.
She told me that like all her friends were like, what the fuck are you doing? You're trying to be a blogger, like you're not gonna...
You know what I don't understand? Okay,
So
see, this is
rude.
what really bothers me. When I was doing my internship at the UN, everybody was so proud. Let me tell you, that was the most useless waste of my time ever. And just because it's the UN and it has this fancy reputation, everyone's like, oh wow, bravo.
You're
bravo.
amazing, you're doing great
You know,
things.
it's like when you fall into this box where people are comfortable, they'll encourage you, but you will know who your true friends are when they will be like, that makes you happy, you want to be an influencer, you want to do this, you want to do that, go do it. It's not a saturated market. There's 7 or 8 or 9 billion people on the planet, okay? You think it's saturated because maybe that's at the forefront of what you are witnessing, but how many more lawyers are there out there? How many doctors? How many people who work at McDonald's? I don't know. No, I'm talking. Do you, like, you know, that world, I love Mary Folio's line, that world needs that special something that only you can bring forward. Focus on your strengths, focus on your talents, like you could do stuff like the Strength Finder and just, you know, build on that and make friends that do what you do. Like I went to Mariella Katz's workshop, and that really helped me just be like, oh, hey, all these people are doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
Makes it like the first time she's like, what do you want to do? I'm like, I have this thing called Pretty Habits. And then like I was like trembling. I'm not joking, it's true. Then I sat down and I was like, my heart rate was like elevating out of my chest. And then took baby steps, you know. I'm like blessed. I have really wonderful friends like you know, like Lauren, like people who really support me and who are like, yeah, girl, do it. My partner really supports me. He's not into Instagram. He has like 3 pictures. He doesn't get that part, but he supports me in my journey, you know? So when people are scared, I'm like, you need to find your tribe. You need to find the
you need your
people-
support system.
Yeah. And
For
people
sure.
who are haters, like if it's your friends,
Like, why would your friends hate on you? That's fucked up, man. Like,
it's just, if your friends hate on you, maybe they don't understand you, but they should still support you. It's not like you're saying, oh, hey, I want to go and become a drug addict.
yeah, seriously, there's worse things than sharing your outfits on Instagram.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, I think that, like I said, like with the whole our idea of what's a good job or like what's important is really misplaced and misbalanced.
Yeah, and I just want to add one last thing on the whole like Instagram like picture thing. So my boyfriend, who was really not trying to like become an Instagram influencer, he actually like
He's a photographer, right?
he's a photographer, and he's always liked photography, and he always traveled and took beautiful pictures, and he would just like leave them in his computer, whatever. And then Instagram came around, and he started taking picture, like he started posting his pictures that he took back in the days, and then of course he would book new travels, and he would always take a lot of time on his trips to like take beautiful pictures and edit them, and that's really his passion. Like if you ask him like, Dave, I'm getting married, do you want to shoot my wedding? He's gonna be like, no, not even for $1 million. It's not my passion. I don't care about brides. I want to shoot like landscape and scenes. Exactly. So he always like, he posted his pictures on Instagram, and he started to gain followers and whatever. He was just posting pictures, and all his friends were like, what are you doing? Like, why are you uploading these pictures? Like, it makes no sense. And he was like, I don't know, I just like it. It's like my little gallery. But like a lot of his friends were like laughing at him, just teasing him like, oh, like you're gonna upload it on Instagram, haha. But then like they've got so many opportunities and like travel opportunities to shoot, and like we went to LA and to San Francisco, and we did the whole 401 road trip, and that was like part of a contract just because of his pictures. And he's like, you know what, like some of my friends really didn't support me in the beginning, and I had no idea that I would eventually, like, they sent him to Iceland, like, before he met me, but, like, with his ex-girlfriend, they went to Iceland. They got paid to go to Iceland and take pictures just because he already did it for fun, and they were like, we like your vision, we like your creative direction, you go do it for us.
Oh, no. Okay, sorry everyone, my camera decided to turn off while she was at the height of her story. Okay.
I don't really know what I was saying anymore.
We're talking about how the opportunity kind of just blew up out of his passion and out of like his strength of being really into photography, and he kind of just ignored the haters along the way, which I think is that's the smart thing to do, you know. And
and honestly, he just did what made him happy, and look at him, he traveled everywhere and he, like, for free, and took pictures and even got paid. So that this, like, honestly, just don't even listen to anyone. Just do what feels right, man. And don't get bullied.
Exactly. Like, find people who support you. There's like billions of people on the planet. There's many people who do what you want to do, and there's many people who just don't get it. And it's, you know, I don't get a lot of things. I don't spend my time judging others because I just feel like it's a useless waste of my time. But, you know, like, I don't get someone who wants to get up and work 50 hours a day. Like, I just don't get it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I wouldn't choose that for myself. But that's not doesn't give me the right to say, what's wrong with you? Blah, blah, blah. You know, everybody has their own life. I think it's like the responsible thing to do is for you to be happy and to.
That is your only responsibility.
100%.
Actually, I'm reading a book, and it's like, your only responsibility is to make yourself happy and to keep evolving.
Exactly.
It's like
100%.
It's not even your responsibility to make your partner or your mom or your boss happy. It's like only they have that power.
Yeah, because also that, and when you're happy, you're on a different vibrational frequency.
Yeah. You radiate happiness, you make everyone around you happy.
And that ripple effect is much more powerful than you sitting at your cubicle at the UN pretending you're doing something.
Pretending you're relevant.
Yeah. Not to hate on people who work there.
Yeah, I was just going to say, not to throw shade at anyone who works there.
Yeah, a lot of people who work there love what they're doing.
They love it.
Do you, boo?
We're just referring to her.
Yeah,
and
how my experience.
Was unhappy.
I was unhappy.
It's her story, not yours. Thank you. I don't want the UN.
As soon as it came out, I was like, oh, that didn't sound very proper.
That's very judgmental.
I just spent 5 hours saying how I'm not judgmental, and then I just go judge it all. Anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Reach out to either one of us if you have questions, if you're stuck and you feel like you need some guidance as to how to progress, what to do. We just had basically a free flow conversation going over both our career trajectories, our life, and the main point is search the world, search your soul, do what makes you happy, find the steps, figure them out. There's chances are someone is doing what you want to do. Figure out people who are doing it, stalk them, call them,
write to them.
Yeah, reach out, literally reach out and see if this is something that you want to do. And just by you matching yourself to their energetic frequency, you'll be inclined to do what you want to do. And for the love of God, do not let yourself be bullied into a miserable life.
And do not settle. Do not settle at all.
Yeah, 100%.
Just keep evolving and try to, I don't know. Just do it, man.
You got it. Okay, bye everyone.
Okay, bye.